Hello everyone and welcome back. As you may have known, I have uploaded a tier list not too long ago, and I'm going to at least try some of the heroes that I've put on the tier list to show you how they actually work. Now, I am going to be starting at Madness 0, simply because I know part of my viewers at least have never played the game, so I want to slowly introduce more and more to them. So I'm going to try to start relatively simple and move up the difficulty until we actually have everything active. But for now, Madness 0 is where we are going to start. Now, I've been thinking of damage dealers, and I am going to go for probably a sharp carry, since that one actually does quite well, and I'm way more comfortable with him. So, I think I'm actually going to do Althea. She has very strong, as you might have seen on my tier list. And she does use Sharp, but it's only later if you're using Gustav. Now I'm choosing Mind here, simply because in Act 1 you won't actually be able to use the Sharp. So that means that I can, in the same run, have both non-Sharp at the start and then Sharp later on. So that's my idea. So these two are already essential for this. Now what you also need is a scout to have speed control, as usually scouts are very fast, and there's two main options for this, two very popular ones. One is Andrin, starting at 18 speed all the way up to, well, 21 speed. And then here for 22 speed, so he actually starts very high. Or where you have Sigrun, which starts at 17 speed, but her starting item, Wind Helmet, actually helps her a lot. For this run I am going to go for Andrin. Am I? Yes. No. Yes. No, actually no. I'm going to go for Sigrun, because I'm so used to Madness 18, but she's going to have more energy than I expect, so I'm actually going to go for Sigrun this time. Usually with sharp carries I go for Endrin, since you generally don't need as much as she gives. She can do stuff like range or give you energy, and generally I don't need this. Now we have a way to apply sharp. We have a way to apply powerful and fury. So if you look in here, he's a scout and you can apply a sharp through here. And then here you can apply fury and powerful at the same time. So now we just need bless, which is going to be a healer. So I'm quickly going to look in here. She's going to play a mind spell, so is there any high based cost spell that you are going to play? And no, I just recast. Else I would play Netglect for a Faded Future, which comes in very handy later on. But for now I'm going to go for a cheaper one. I'm going to go for Reginald. He is one of the starting heroes and actually has this card that can easily make him give him a lot more blast to the main hero. So now we're going to choose perks. I generally start on my damage dealer. Now every run I always take full gold and shards on heroes, but as you can see we need more perks used to unlock the future tiers, all the way up to 30 points. So we're going to have to invest in other stuff in the meantime. One of these is mind damage, easy. Then we can unlock more shards, then we can unlock, I don't know if we need speed, I'm going to go for other stuff first. Some more mind damage. Then we can already unlock this powerful perk here and fury perk. And then we have more gold shards, always energy, gold shards, more view, more view. Now I have more view, more view, more view. So now we only need one more perk at this point to unlock this one. So we are Usually I don't grab these. The blast we need here. So we grab this perk to increase the damage even more with each blast charge. We're going to grab this powerful perk to increase the extra charges. And we're going to grab this Fury perk right here for extra damage. Going to max out this one. And this is usually what I have as base. You have 12 speed, so investing in speed actually isn't that bad. So I'm going to go for one here just because it's only one perk investment. Am I going to go for something here? Well, we have some perks left, so we are just going to wait for now. Now we're going to invest in Sigroen, and Sigroen is going to be our first in speed order. So we're going to invest in this actually. She obviously wants all the speed. More shards. As I said, she's going to be invested in Fury, so she's also going to get that +1 Fury perk, just to apply extra Fury. I am going to go for OTK, but I've had one enemy specifically that had the stealth immediately at the start of battle, so I haven't taken this since then. But I'm also going to grab all of these. The fast perk on her, the energy perk, more speed. We don't have a warrior, so we are going to also grab the slow perk. Then in here, we're going to grab the vulnerable perk. We are going to grab this inspire perk, this one. Usually you can apply a lot of inspire. However, this time not running a warrior, so it's a bit harder to apply. Because if you look at the inspire options in game, for warriors you have help in hand, which is the main source. Since it's a common card, so you can easily have like 5 of these per warrior deck. Scout actually doesn't really have much. You have Reveal and Flask at the start, which is really not a great card. As it also adds Reveal and Flask into the target's deck and only has one, and is expensive. You also have this one, but that one requires stanza, and is also expensive both in craft cost but also just in normal cost. Mages also have a lot of other options, which is why I went Sigroen. Usually you go for a warrior as the second in speed if you're using a sharp carry, but I wanted to try Gustav for this. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the inspire options. But with Sigroen we can have Scroll of Intellect to apply them, or we can have transmissions. So we actually have some options here. And then the healer class has Clarity. Now the problem is it does purge Fury. So once we have that one Fury card on the mage Sigroen, this one is no longer that useful, so we are going to have to find other ways, which are stuff like Fortune Telling and possibly Delay Response. But Inspire is very good, since Inspire charge, for each Inspire charge that the hero has, it will draw an extra card at the start of turn. So for that reason it's super good. But for her we are going to go for... I don't have any specific preference, so I'm just going to go for extra this, extra you, and then probably just the resistance charge. Then for Gustav we are always going to go for this. I'm going to go for... Am I going to go for heal? I don't need it, but neither do I need the side, since Sigroen already does it. So I'm just going to go for heal for no real reason. Now we are going to grab Sharp, since he's going to be the main applier and vulnerable. And we just continue down the line. I'm also going to give him the fast perk, but not the slow perk. Because slow is actually... Usually the warriors drop with Pierce and Howl. And mages also have the Shock Nova if really needed. But here you don't really have many great options for slow. But you do have chance of initiative for fast. And mages have the scroll speed variant. So you do have to really watch out for those. And more gold. That doesn't matter. What else can you do? I'm also going to go for it on here, on him. Since we're not using a warrior, well, no, usually I would also grab this on a warrior just to be able to grab 7 cards either way instead of 1. Else you would have to apply 2 Inspire to them, which is very hard with a scout. The other option was Envin purely because he has this starting card, which grants 1 Inspire, and the discard is really, really nice. But with Gustav, he's also scout, so I can just have the same consistency on himself at least. Mostly. But we are going to look in here. Is there anything else he applies? We could go for insane application. Insane. I think that's going to be the answer, honestly. Because I don't know what else I invest in. Maybe you. Yeah, that's fine. Just because I don't know what to invest in, I'm going to invest in resistances. And then Reginald's. Once again this. Now, since he's our healer, I'm going to invest in Heal Done. Just because that small amount might actually make a big difference. But he's mostly going to be our Bless applier. And I'm going to go for powerful perks on him too. He does need all the fast he can get, so... Yeah, no, not that much. He's going to go for this one. Maximum charge of vulnerable on enemies increased by 1. Charge on stat reduced by 1 at the end of turn. That's going to be really nice. Initial energy. Up. I'm actually going to be the only hero that we grab this one on. When a hero plays a card that costs 6 or more energy, refund 1 energy. This is simply because healers have this card called Divine Power, which is this, but it has an overcharge variant, and overcharge means you can pay the 3 and then choose to invest more energy into it. So if you go for the base cost of 3 and then invest 3 overcharge energy, you actually do trigger the 6 energy passive and gain 1 energy back, which can then be used for either another Divine Power or for something like Amplify, which is also crazy good. But that usually becomes active around Act 2. Oh no, not Act 2, Act 3. Sometimes Act 2, but it's not very common. Now what else do you want him in? I want him to apply 1 more extra of those. I'm not grabbing this, I believe. Just because you might struggle a bit more to start, but at the end it's going to be easier without this one. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to grab Evasion and Buffer. Now a few more perks which I'm going to quickly look at his level ups. Healing Spell, Refund and Energy, Ground 1 Blast. Heal done, he received Blast +1. So yeah, I'm just going to go for heal because I don't really need anything else here right now. Usually, I was almost going to play, what's his name, Zac, and then I would go on the healer that have now disinvested. I would refund some of these points to invest in DK and this perk, so Zac himself can just invest in extra DK charges. So now we have invested all the perks except on Althea. So now you're 13 speed, so are you. So I'm going to see what I can do on you. Let's see. Oh, at this point I might as well. These are both not that worth it, since that's on heroes. Could be good for herself, but I'm just going to apply more charges. That's fine. Hmm. Do you have any way of applying sharp? No. Then I'm going to invest in stealth and this perk. So now we have invested our perks and we're ready for the run. The speed order will be the order the heroes are in. First Sigrun, then Gustav, then Reginald, then Althea. As I said, playing on Madness 0, so the enemies don't have nearly as much speed as they could have. The speed control is still going to be insanely good. Also, I will be turning this video into a multiple parts, at least for myself while editing. So this might turn out to be a two-parter, but I'm going to record per act. So if you eventually find a cut around act 2 or 3 or 4, you know that's why. Now we do actually have the lost sheep here, which is great, but we are missing the note I don't want here on the bridge. So that's unfortunate. And also all these are character events, but we have already unlocked them, so you can safely ignore them, at least for my run. Now we've arrived at town and we can actually use our shards and gold to buy stuff like equipment. This is so good actually. Normally I don't do this, but this is so good, especially since I don't have a warrior. I'm going to do it. Now we're going to go in this Zingarian card to pay for gold for divinations. We're going to go fast divinations. So that gives us actually the lower tier cards that we usually want. So this would actually be great if we were playing a frost mage. Unfortunately we are not. And we have nothing of value in this one. We're just going to repeat this until our gold is spent. A scry is great. Here's still nothing of value. Vigilance, free vigilance is never bad. Nothing. Oh, it's 0 cost. I'm actually going to go for Icelands. Might not make sense, but it's 2 different damage types, so Bless, Powerful, Fury, etc. will all apply separately. A free Scavenge is amazing, so we are going to grab that. Detox is not bad. Nope. This is actually funny. Here we have Trace, which is the main upside of the Scout class, as we can use it on anyone and look at the cards and discard any of them we want. So we are going to grab this. Now this would be actually insane if we were running cold damage, but once again we are not. Kind of regretting not doing cold damage at this point, but what do you know? Or the Zac damage. This is so good as a free card. It's insane. We are going to grab Inner Fire. Free Vigilance. I'm actually going to go for Scroll Speed here. Vigilance you can in town always buy 2 of, so... And we only need 2 of them. Since they become innate, meaning... Innate means the card start of combat at the top of the deck. So we're actually going to immediately draw it. We only want up to 5 of those. Generally 4 because of Corruptors, which you might see soon in battle. Now this is a great clarity since it does its usual Inspire application, but now it also applies Powerful, which is insanely good. Nothing here. Free delay response, I don't mind. Another Shatter is funny. Nothing here. Scry. Nothing here. I'm going to go for Chant. Chant of Initiative, yeah. Then we've arrived to this place where you can actually just buy cards. So what we need on her is 2 traces, which are free cards, luckily. Scavenge I will skip for now since we don't need it. We need this scavenge and this scavenge. This is actually crazy, we can already buy it, but I'm not going to. Actually, I think we missed... Yeah, I want to actually buy these scroll speeds. Since they're free for fast, or you could use these for 1 cost for fast. You do get other stuff with it, but that's not important as of now. And then we're also going to go for... How many vigilance do you have? 1. We need another. Are we? No, not yet. And then we're also going to go for a transmission. So we're going to remove all of this. Since she is a support, she won't need all these damage cards. We have more left than usual. What am I missing? Actually, I do want to quickly grab this setup. And that's all I'm going to buy on her. I believe that's enough. Then we move over to Gustav, which is going to be pretty similar. He's going to want 2 traces. He only has 1, so we're going to buy another. Then we move over here. He's actually stuck with only Chant of Initiative, since Scroll of Speed is a mage card, as you can see by the background, by the way. Green cards are scouts, blue cards are mages, grey cards are, light grey is healers, and then red cards are warriors, as you can see. But back to Gustav, we are going to look for... We are actually going to go for 1 approved on him. Do we have any vigilance? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, so we are going to need 2. And I'm going to buy another Chant of Initiative, just if she fails to get the ones we actually need. Now, the good thing about Scouts is that you don't actually have a 2 cost cards to buy this early on. Or pretty much ever, really. So I'm also going to remove all of his damage cards here. We are actually stuck with an annoying amount of them. We do a Scavenge, which is great. I'm going to move on to Reginald first, which is going to want Benediction for the start. Actually, we could already buy Divine Power, which I'm not used to, so that's why I went for Benediction. Usually you can actually only buy 1 of these, we're going to buy both of these. Going to want Fortune Telling, I think that's all for 1 cost. So now we're on to 0 cost. Go to want those, we already got one of those and those. So yeah, we're going to remove Holy Smite, heal, 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 flash, 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 barrier, 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 foresight. We're going to run you, swap you to the free cost one, we already have detox. So now we're going to look at you, and you have a lot of expensive cards. As you can see, we made a lot of the decks a lot cheaper. We're going to do the same for you. Now, you're going to be our mind damage dealer, so that's too expensive. We're not going to go for Mindstorm yet. Maybe not even at all. As you can see, we already have 2 Traumatic Visions, which we'll probably upgrade. So, we're just going to go for 0 cost. So we have these, then we're going to remove at least Withered Protection. Soul Drain. First you are definitely terrible. Also, actually, I know there was a bug with this where it didn't count echo spells, so I actually kind of want to keep these. Yeah, I'm going to keep these. I'm going to make you 0 cost. And make you target all monsters. Can you? Yep. And as you can see now, you're out of resources. Now, usually if you just keep playing low madness, you can actually, there would be an option here to gain extra resources if you got them from previous battles, but I've been running higher madness for so long that I don't actually have those. Now, normally I go here, which unlocks a way to go to here. Then you can go here, then you can go here. However, we're missing a note here that would teleport us over here. And so we really want this. So, since this is lower madness, I think I'm just going to skip the moon ritual for now. They have lower speed, and here's a very important speed item called the, where are you? In here. The forest crown. This is a guaranteed drop from there. Meaning with this fast perk you actually get 3 fast. Which is great, because now this one gives 2 fast. Which is going to be fine for here, I imagine. So we are actually just going to go for here. And it's going to be the first combat. Now as you can see we can already outspeed easily. So I'm just going to ignore all speed ups. Since we're already in the correct speed order. That's fine. Going to give that to you. Well, just because we can. And then we look in here. You and you are going, since we have no use for them yet. And I just realized I forgot to upgrade the other traits. This one. That's going to happen a lot if you watch me, so whoopsie. But it's going to be fine since this is lower madness, so we can just use vigilance, you, use you, remove you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't actually get rid of this one. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Then we re-grab this one. Then we look again. And yeah. Should have gotten rid of this one earlier. Now I'm just going to keep it since we have a decent amount of energy for it. But yeah, as you can see now we have 6 cards left. And I'm going to do this. So now we apply all of the best to you. Now this is where his starting card actually helped out, since we didn't get Benediction or Inner Fire at all. So she doesn't have as many buffs as she could. Now she's going to have 5 Inspire, which means she can draw 10 over 15 cards. So 5 cards need to be gone. So you. Now she has 10 cards. Actually should have probably kept one more for Echoed Hunts, but it's fine. I'm still going to use it just for the resonance. Then we are going to just cards, and everything's dead already. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest play, but you do what you can. Then we're going to go to the lost sheep, confront the sheep and return back to the owner. Now these do actually outspeed, so we are going to have to actually buff the speed. So we can't just ignore it like we did last time. So we are going to grant 3 speed to you, 4 to you. Let me first look into your deck. Honestly, that's already fine enough. I'm going to give it to him. Yeah, as I thought, it's going to... We didn't get Uproot, which is going to be fine, since we don't have high mind resistance. So I just going to do this, look into his deck, get rid of all this. Look again. So yeah, now he only has 11 cards and he will draw 6 of them immediately. Which means that we shouldn't have gotten rid of this, but that's fine. So now we're going to draw. We're actually going to be able to apply both blast stuff to him. Up, 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 and up. Now he is going to draw everything. She. But you go. You go, you go, you go, you go. She's going to still only remove 5. So you draw 9 of the cards. Hopefully, yes. And this, does it count now? It does actually. So that's great. So then we kill everything once again. And that's basically the whole concept of OTK. You just keep one-shotting. Nightmare? No. Now I will actually grab Scavenge. It's not that useful right now, but later on it's going to be. And here we have an Obelisk Corruption. Now Siegfried will get Elemental Bolt for free, which is not useful, since he's not a damage dealer. And his card's not even that great in the first place. And healing is also not that great. I am going to grab it just for the extra score. And so you can see what's happening. So they got 2 reinforced, which means they have a lot higher of the slashing, blunt and piercing resistance. 30% higher than normal. But we can deal with it. I should have gotten rid of one of these speed stuff. Oh well. So we are actually going to reload combat, which you will see me do, especially on higher madness. So we're going to do, because we really want this transmission. So we're going to get rid of 1 scroll speed so I can draw everything. So you can speed up. And I'm mainly speeding him up because if we speed, because he started at 18 speed. If we speed him up, he gets plus 8 speed, which is going to actually make him faster than him, which is not good. Does mean that we are going to need extra speed on him, and extra energy, and some more draws. So we are going to invest in there. Now this is annoying. So we didn't really get everything. So we are going to unfortunately take some damage here. We can grab you, look into yours again, and this is fine. Now this you're gonna top. Actually just going to apply it to himself. Just because I will still 1 turn kill it. Even if I may not outspeed him. Ooh, this is annoying. So yeah, it's not going as smoothly as I'd hope. Should have actually gotten rid of. No, actually I have a great option. And then you to the spell. Hoppa. So you're going to be drawn only 3 of them. So you're just going to get rid of almost everything. Now, he is going to outspeed. Deal damage. Not that much. And then we will just still immediately kill them all. Oh, they survived for 1 of them. Now we have a second one, and now they're dead. So that's going to keep repeat. I don't think another traumatic vision is worth it. We already have 2 and we can buy another one later if actually is needed. Which I doubt. So we actually just take the gold. And enter the hedge. High chance of succeeding. That's annoying because a failing gives this. Oh, it's actually not that bad as I'm used to. So we are just going to continue combat. This is great, it's the first time we actually draw it. Because this allows us to roll 3 more cards, which is great. So now we're actually able to handle all the speed issues just with herself. So now if we see, unfortunately we don't see any. This means that that energy can actually go to him, because you don't need it as much. We are going to use you for no real reason. Look into your deck, get rid of you. We don't really need you, nor do we really need you. Next turn. But as you can see, he has 2 fast and she has 1 fast, and she's still usually able to outspeed. We did get a lot of looking into the deck. So, you. First you, because you look at 8, you look at 5. Broken Bones is also really annoying here. Just going to do this. So we only draw 9 of the cards. So you will actually go. And we have 1 left, which is just Mind Shard, which is annoying. And as you can see, that's just everything gone. We have nothing of use here, nothing here. I'm not going to grab, well, actually I am. It's actually going to be very good later, since we don't have as much as Inspire as I'm used to. But as you can see here, we have Pacifism, which means every 2 rounds we suffer disarm, and disarm means we cannot play attack cards. However, we use spell cards, so that doesn't matter. If we look at attack, you have melee attack, and you have ranged attack. But mages and healers do not have that. So we have, basically it's just free gold and shard for us. So do we need speed? We do kind of need speed. So I'm actually going to get rid of you, just so we can draw more cards. We sort of need it. It's not a huge issue if we don't get it, since only these two outspeeding. If this one was here, she would deal damage to all heroes, but she doesn't. Can actually protect herself partially with rain. I'm going to give it to good stuff still. Because there we have it. Easy application. Trace this. We're actually going to get rid of this and this. And this is fine. Use this, and then we're done. This is good. Detox, nope, no detox. So using this applies 3 slow, meaning she will only be at 15 speed, which is going to be slower than this boy. I think that's fine. So we are just going to take it, since it's just extra stats for us. You. You. Yep. So now he's going to do his attack. Now this all seems very easy right now, but that's because we're playing on Madness 0. I'm going to probably do maybe 1 more run after this on Madness 0, but I'm going to quickly increase the difficulty so we can actually get up to the correct level, which is Madness 16 plus. Now here you are going to examine, Spectre Statue, critical success, so we also get some free shards. But we come here, an ephemeral potion, no clue what it means. but you can choose anyone to drink it, and you don't know what it actually is. I don't know what it is, and I'm going to give it to Sigrun, because it's a heat surge, and it means she can gain an extra energy, and she really needs it, since mages are quite expensive. Nothing of use for us here, so we're just going to grab the gold and continue. Summon a ritual, we're going to combat, which is going to initiate a combat against this. Just some random dudes. Remove. Do we need speed? We do not. Vigilance. Setup. And here we have it. We don't need speed, so I am going to get rid of. Probably going to give it to you again. Now I am not playing this as optimal as I could at all. This could be actually improved a lot, this gameplay, and I'm aware of that. That's the unexpected prophecy. Oh, we have all three of them here, so we can just keep drawing. So what's this going to give us? You're easily going away. Which also, by the way, have got the upgrade, so it's not even useful. And you are going away. Detox, delay response, clarity, you, and fortune telling. So I'm actually going to get rid of all of these. It means we have less than we actually draw, which means our whole deck gets reset immediately. And this can actually give us something of value, which it didn't do since we drew the one item of value still left in there. But this is just going to easily put everyone in the grave. Now we actually leveled up before fighting the boss, which is great. Sigrun actually doesn't add anything, so purely for the draws I'm not going to grab anything. Same thing goes for Gustav, and same thing goes for Reginald. However, she has Into the Void and Axe of Power. This one is as discussed on my tier list. The next 4 Echo Spells she gains to Energize, which is not useful for us because at the start of turn, aka next turn and not the current turn, copy an Echo Spell from your discard pile and put it into your hand, also not that great. And cost reduced by 3 and vanish this turn, also not. Well, it's actually pretty good, but Echoes of Power is where it really shines. The next 4 Echo Spell gain 1 Resonance, copy Echo Spell from your discard pile and put it into your hand. So we're actually going to make sure we don't draw extra cards now. And we're going to try and get rid of at least one of these Traumatic Visions. Because this will actually add repeat to them, which is insanely good. So we are going to grab it on her, Echoes of Power. And now we're going to fight the boss. Now the boss does a bit more HP. The previous enemies had like 70 HP, this one has 386. But don't be too scared of him, he isn't that fast anyways. So we're just going to do this, use this, choose stuff, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to make you draw more. Vigilance, and another vigilance. Now you can also speed you up. We can use, I'm actually going to use this trace first, because then we can get rid of all this. Then this trace too. Actually I'm going to get rid of you. Because we have another trace waiting, so they're both not that good at that point anymore. And I'm actually going to get, no. It does mean he's not going to draw, since I said before we don't have, ooh. This is not that great, but I'm sure we can make it work. See, we don't have much inspire added to her, so see, we can actually get rid of a Traumatic Vision, which is great. So we have 2 inspire incoming. The Inspire from Fortune Telling isn't applied yet, since it first locate, discard, and then grant. So we're going to end up drawing 7 cards, which means we need to get rid of uh, 5 cards. So I'm actually going to get rid of less, purely because of the other cards. Called Echo Hunt. So you're going to use you, going to use you. Traumatic Vision, big damage. Wait. Oh, we can actually choose. Oh, I'm not used to this. But now it repeats, so damage, damage. Can repeat it again. That's basically how it goes. Now I am kind of sad that we didn't get all the draws that we should have. Like we should have gained Inspire. But as you can see, we're already applying a lot of my Insane to him. So he's already not dealing any damage at all. So now we are going to focus on, well, still consistency of the deck. So we are actually going to rain and terrain. Actually don't want to, well, maybe I should have done it on you. Oh well. This is great. Yeah, we should have definitely done it on you. Well, I don't want to do too much either way. And so we use this one as well. So now we can actually apply all of it, and we can actually remove the Insane, and Insane also removes the damage done. So that's actually insanely nice. Benedict, and then actually use you. So we have Traumatic Vision Echo, which is going to be great, and Soul Drain is going to go in the drain. You are allowed to attack. You are allowed to attack. Now you just buff yourself. Now in this game, once you kill the boss, wait, it doesn't vanish? Oh, anyways, once you kill the boss, you actually already win. So as you can see, we dealt 244 damage there, which is great. None of these are great. Nope, nope, nope. So we're just going to leave the hedge now. Any great options here? Nope. Some more gold. And we leave. It also heals us up if needed. And the options are here. Reroll stall. I think I am going to go for that. I don't believe anything of much value is over here. We do have an issue here actually. Try to restore, try to fix use, upgrade cost increase. Well, we don't want to upgrade anything anyways. Yes, actually. Got some shards and a story time. RNG, or just how it defeated Belfior. The werewolf stall. Oh, that's cool. Actually, to shut them up and offset your discount. So we got 20% cheaper. Ooh, we got Cloak of Evasion, which is going to be great on Reginald. Now, Cloak of Evasion is good because healers have this little funny card to give them extra energy during their turn. So I'm going to see if I can quickly find it. It's going to be a 0 cost card. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Fanaticism. So if you actually have evasion, the suffer damage actually won't damage you. That's also why I used the evasion perk. So now we have 2 evasion from it. Now we're going in here. As you can see, we're already out of speed, so we aren't actually going to focus on actually buffing speed. Great. to you, and that's all she does. Now you might see that I'm actually ended up with a lot of, well, excess energy, and that's mainly because I'm not used to having this much energy available. So usually I actually have 2 less, so yeah, you will see that happen a lot, at least this early on. Remove, 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 move, remove, move, move. Let's draw some of the cards. Now we weren't actually able to get rid of the one we wanted to get rid of, which is Traumatic Vision Echo, so it's not going to repeat. And we actually also didn't get the extra energy, so we're just going to be playing Traumatic Vision twice, without using Echoed Hunt. And yeah, you can see the big difference here. What else do we get? Forest Crown. Oh. Since, well, I'm not going to complain. We have the Forest Crown now. Now, I also think we can check. But higher madness also, I'm pretty sure at the start it gives extra shards, but that extra buff gets reduced over time. But she actually had a lot less shards than I was anticipating. Which is why some of these here are still these kind of cards in here. I'm not used at all to lower madness, so you actually don't need this, which is great. These are usually not that fast either way, so it's fine. You've not enough value here. This is great. And then we have get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. We are getting rid of detox because I don't believe we need it. They are very slow, so this will just keep up. Just kind of want to get rid of you. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any of the extra draw cards, so yeah, look, now it's going slower, now you're going faster again. We're going to remove you, yes. Now we're going to be able to draw 9 cards, so only get rid of 4 of the maximum here. Which is this. Yep, I'm going to do this. We're going to be left with a singular ice ledge, which is fine. Get that. Get you. Use one of you. Now this boss actually has less HP than that spell purified. For some reason. Now we are slowly going to deal more and more damage. And there it is. Nothing that great here. This is actually on the wrong hero, this one. But I am actually going to grab my storm since it has free repeat already. So yeah. And we can upgrade to this one. I was actually going to grab that in the next town over, but now we don't need to. For here's nothing of value for us. So we're just going to grab the gold again. And now it's choice. I'm going to go to red first. Red and blue is usually my first 2 choices. Purely for the econ it gives you. So now that we have actually arrived in town, we are going to use the level up. And we're immediately going to get rid of Broken Bones and the level up cards. So, am I going to get rid of you? I think I actually keep you for now. Definitely get rid of you and Divine Retribution. Get rid of Broken Bones and Soul Drain. Both of them actually, I don't like them that much. Now how you Is there anything of value in here? No. So, I commonly also use basic definitions here. I'm going to use a couple just to see if you can get anything of big value. And another uproot is not bad. Usually at a capped up one, I'm just going to grab it because it's shards we don't have to spend. No, 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 no. I'm going to do it 2 more times and then I'm done. Shifting scrolls not that bad. I'm actually going to grab shifting scroll, yeah. No, no, no. And then the last one. Are you going to get it? Oh, we actually got this. That's also not bad. Free scavenge on you is not bad. So first I'm going to get rid of a couple more cards on here. Now she's at 16 instead of the 15 because you actually cannot remove anymore. As boons and injuries are not counted. So you can only actually remove this, and this is a good one, so we don't want to. And this is a bit over on the uproots, but it's actually not bad since we don't have the warrior you usually have. So I'm actually just going to do this. For here we're going to get rid of Scream of Resonance. Then we can actually upgrade. I'm first going to upgrade my supports. You filter off. So I'm going to grab one of you and scroll. Actually, I don't know if I want this one or the other one. Common issue of mine is that I'm am too fast in my buying of stuff. So we 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'm actually going to make this for now. And remove rain. Remove rain. See, vigilance. I don't know how to feel about it. I think it's going to be fine for now because it's early on in the run. And it's a low madness run, so it's going to be fine. But usually you don't want to keep it. Now, if you had a way to get stanza 2, we would actually grab this already. But we can't. Now what we can grab is Divine Power. And we can grab Fanaticism. Can actually grab 2. No, not yet. Is there anything else I need? I'll remove some more cards on you. Going to remove Inner Fire now and Healing Rain. I'm going to upgrade to this part, I think. So equals your insane. Suffer. You don't suffer. Yeah, I'm going for this one. Actually, I also kind of want to go for this. Now, I'm not upgrading him yet, which is simply due to the fact that sometimes you get corruptors that allow you to upgrade for free, saving you shards in the long run. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I could also already start grabbing you, but that's a bit expensive. Is there any more way I can make you? I can add another setup. No, I'm going to keep for this for now. Let me this time make sure I've everything upgraded I want. So I'm going to make you blue, so you no longer vanish. Meaning my scavengers can pick you up. Here's one I forgot. Here's one I need to upgrade. Needed. Shift and scroll I'm actually going to keep how it is. Because innate actually heavily screws over the fortune telling and scries on her. Scream of Resonance is still trash, but we already have so many free spells, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to grab an adrenaline on you just because we can actually use this if we get a lot of transmissions and scavengers. So it's going to stay like this. And then you will become blue. You are fine. Going to make you this color already. And then I think we're done here. So I'm going to quickly look at the pets, and we could actually use this one. But he's actually a bit expensive. And also go for Rifty. For which one is really nice. We're just going to save our resources for now. So that's that. And we're back. Let's see the route we're going to choose. There still aren't those portals, which is annoying. I don't even know if they can show up this early. Oh, rare equipment shop. I'm actually going to go for you. Tabula rasa just means all buffs and debuffs get removed, which is annoying. But we should be able to just one-shot them. But as you can see, they have higher speed, higher stats compared to Act 1. Oh, this is annoying. That's not what I wanted. You are always getting rid of. That's very annoying. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. Which means we are actually going to grab a speed scroll, apply it, grab a speed scroll and apply it. See, it's going through a lot of self-control, which means we don't need to interfere that much. I think we forgot one thing. Yeah, we forgot to use a setup on him. Just means we probably don't need all of this, since we're going to be drawn in all of our uproots. So the resistance are going to be non-existent already. And then we remove, well, I don't like removing you of them all. Just go through this. This is very, very annoying. So this is where I'm going to struggle with the fact that we don't have a warrior. So we weren't able to look into her deck, so hopefully it won't be too big of a problem. Well, it looks like we can actually deal a lot of damage either way, because, yeah, so that's just why Althea's OP is. She's very OP. Because as you can see, I just had terrible management there, and we still won easily. Move on, move on, move on. I'm not going to grab that at all, no. I also realized one perk we gotta grab with Sharp is that Sharpness here also increases shadow damage. Because since she has two damage types here, being Shadow and Mind, those would have both been increased by Sharp. Bit annoying. I don't think either of these answers matter, so I'm just going to leave. We are going to participate into the arena. And we're going to remove all of this. Do we need speed? We do really need speed, actually. Run of you. That's great. So yeah, that's fine. See, we don't have speed reduction here, which really sucks. We're actually going to apply you on you. Look in here. Get rid of you. Hopefully we can just draw into it later. So yeah, moving on. We don't need any of these. Neither do I need you, so we're just going to draw. So which card is left? It's Power Slave, which we definitely don't need. As you can see, it's 7 resist, 7 vulnerable already. Reducing all of them into the negatives easily already. Then we're going to control. Just going to get rid of fanaticism. I'm going to keep you. Yeah. This is why I like warriors. Inspire is really nice. Okay, so we did get double expected prophecy, which is going to save us. Because now we can just draw into every card we ever need. So yeah. Shouldn't have used that last one. Well, we should have actually kept her on the fanaticism. Oh well. Could have expected that. So you, let's look it up. And you. So we're going up to 9. So we're just going to get rid of you. Actually 10 cards still, which is just fine. So we actually have 8 energy now. So we're going to... Ooh. And then repeat to you isn't that important. Choose... Wait. Reveal to spell. Okay, so this one still doesn't apply. Well, we're going to discard you, either way. But this does... Okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure this already killed. Well, almost everything. You had a little bit higher mind resistance. Nope. Adrenaline is not actually bad at all. So we are just going to fight Blazing Brothers since they're slower than the Fangan. So yeah. Let's look. We have... Yeah, see, they're relatively slow. This is very annoying. That is even more annoying. So we really need speed on him now. That's great. We actually do really need both, so we're going to remove that as well. Let's see. I'm actually going to get rid of Amplify because of what happened last time. And there's a high chance it's going to happen again since we don't have Inspire on him. So yeah. Great. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, now we're just going to be drawn to... Oh, okay. No, I'm glad we did it. So, as you can see, evasion means we actually don't take the damage. We do still suffer vulnerable and dark, but we don't actually take damage, so it's just free at that point. Only makes them slower than this one. That's fine, honestly. Leaves the extra Inspire and Energize, it's worth it. You. You're actually going to be at cap. Oh, I should have... Okay, well, we actually have ways to get rid of Traumatic Vision now and do our discard pile. Okay, now... So, Shift and Scroll still doesn't work. I got Hunt does work at this point. So, it's kind of weird, but okay. But yeah, just literally just free cards, free to draw every time. And it's going to be really insane with the other one. We don't need any of these on any of them. Now we're going to fight already a boss in this area, which is actually going to have really low mind resistance all. Do we need speed? Kind of, yeah. I mean, kind of treating it secondary, to be honest. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, we don't need it. Going to be just fine. So now we're going to apply fast and fast. Reduce the resistance as even further, so now it's minus 35, minus 39, and we're going to look into you. Get rid of both of you, I think. Yeah, that's going to be just fine. So usually I actually look into the deck with Scry. However, we're going to be able to draw everything with this anyway, so... This is kind of bad, but honestly, I think taking just one hit is completely fine here. Yes. As you can see, we still don't take damage from it. So does this mean we're going to get outspat? Actually, don't want you yet. Let me first try all of this. Yeah, actually I want to try and discount you, so... Got to getting rid of one more. And then... Yes. That would be annoying if you actually needed the multiple rounds. Good, so now we can use Impulse of Power, Echoed Hunt. That's a bit less good, uh-oh, because it can't draw that for some reason. Actually going to do this, because now we're going to get it again, and now it can repeat. So, drunk, drunk. And that's still an easy victory. Luckily. Winter will be good for once again a cold strategy, which we're not for. God damn it. We got another wind orb, okay. Now we got a boon that I actually don't like at all. Free, if only this wasn't innate, but we are actually going to get a free card upgrade, so I'm just going to use it like this. So, trace, so yeah, you're going to need the speed. Yeah, I'll just go for speed here. Speed, speed. That's why I hate you. It immediately stopped us from actually being able to look into our deck. We don't need the extra one, so we can just do this. So uproots, uproots, chant of initiative. You're going to look into your deck. I'm actually going to get rid of you now, because that means both of you outspeed, which actually means that... Can we look at the cards? Okay, we'll look at them afterwards, but... Oh wait. Never mind, Amplify is going to get rid of, but yeah. Okay, that's just self. I believe there's also a version where it actually buffs the speed of everyone, so... I'm a little bit careful with it. This is fine. It's also all we're going to be drawn, but I think that's just fine. Because we can do this, do this, do this. Then we can just draw into the card, into the deck. Yeah, actually. They're extra powerful. We're really nice here. Oh, that's actually going to be all. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you. So you. You. Yeah, and as you can see, it's still going to be just as easy. So that's actually why I chose her, because I knew she'll be very easy to play with. And I haven't done this tier in so long. And it's actually different from playing on High Madness, which you might not believe. Which is fine. Usually I just at least upgrade something here since it's, you know, free. Scream of Resonance, I've never played actually, but I'm still going to upgrade it. It's a free upgrade, so I might level up. Now here we're going to actually get good skills. Scout Duality, when you play a Scout card, reduce the cost of the highest cost mage card in your hand by 1 cost until discarded. When you play a mage card, reduce the cost of the highest cost Scout card in your hand by 1 until discarded. So that's going to help a lot. Here Sharp's going to finally be useful. Play a Holy Spell, now Heal and Surge. You're going to go for yeah, I'm going to go for Resonant Mind. And we're going to go... I do want to go into the Black Forge, but I think it's going to be very difficult to get there. Also, we're just going to have to go here, I guess. Yes, we will find them or whatever. Yeah. We're actually only going to do this. Theoretically we can get it, but yeah, as expected. For the I can actually rare equipment shop, that's actually so good. Gear is always great. It's on him. As long as it isn't on your Sigrun or other option was Andrin, it's going to be just fine. So, what we are going to look at is going to remove, do we need speed? We do need speed. So we're going to be using this. More speed. And then we're just going to increase the speed of our sports. Then we're just, are we going to get rid of something here? I don't think we are, so it's just going to continue like this. It's actually a free charge, so might as well. Ooh, finally, we can also actually use that. So that means I'm less willing to get rid of them. It's actually easier to reduce their stuff than to have to base damage. So you, there's actually 5 every time, which is so good. Remove you. We're going to be just fine. So I'm going to grab another one of you. And then Power Slave, which is fine. And then you. Then I am actually going to use you. So I want you, and honestly I don't want you. To our left, it is actually kind of important. So we're left at 4 energy. This brings us to 6. Yeah, no. We're actually just going to do this. Fanaticism. Use 3 energy. And gain 1 back. Because as I said at the start, this perk just refunded 1 energy. Meaning we can still play the Fortune Telling. So we are going to draw not as many cards as I'd like, so we're just going to get rid of as much as possible. Yep. Now we do have a lot of base damage editing. Oh, I forgot about speed. She is very slow. Oopsie. Well, let's see if we can actually beat this then. As you can see, Groen has taken a lot of heat. Finally. Okay, that did not go as planned, but I'm sure it's still going to be fine. Echoes of power, you. As you can see, everything still dies anyways. So since you can't do that too often, because then you just die. Ice guard, that's cool, but not needed. This is actually pretty cool. I do actually want that. It's +1 vulnerable charges, so... Well, we actually don't need it yet here. Still going to grab it though. Yeah. And that's all. To here. Nope. Oh, this is good. They do have buffer, which is annoying, but I believe we're going to do just fine without it too. Since it doesn't prevent our beneficial effects at all. So we can just play as much as we like. It's already a couple of them gone. As you can see, our duality is really popping off already. We have a lot more energy extra. So we need to find more ways to actually increase our card roll. Now I'm going to only be able to drill 2 at you, so... No, uproot is actually completely useless and will completely get blocked. I'm not going to go for it. Ooh, okay. So once again we're going to get slowed down, which is super annoying. It's fine. More chant, please. That's great. 3. Yeah, okay. Detox. Delay response. Clarity. Clarity. 1, 2, 3. All of them. You. Get rid of as much as possible. Fortune telling. Get rid of as much as possible. So yeah. Okay, we did get rid of a bit too much, but... Ooh, please don't hit her too much. That's really annoying. It's just getting really low. I need to stop for goodness feet. Of power, echoed hunts. So actually do want to play this. I guess you can just show its power here. Junk. 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 So those are pretty terrible options compared to previous options we had, so. Lava, stone, obsidian. You. I don't know why. So we finally actually have our setup, which we haven't had in a while. And we definitely should get one on our Gustav as well. Okay, we are going to redo that turn, we can do better. I'm going to get rid of you too, honestly. If you don't have anything to play, then that card is not that great. See, now we have transmission, which is amazing. Papa, you are going to not give us much. Just fine. Ooh, we can actually play. What does that give us? Nothing of value. So it's transmission time. And give it to him again. Since he does the Inspire perk, he still actually benefits from that. But also it gives them possibly the energy to play both Divine Power and Amplify and the rest still. So we really don't need Uproot here. Heavy. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, that's going to be just fine. I'd hope. I do want to make sure it's actually fine. It is. Okay, great. So we're going to draw. And do we have room? Yes, we have room. That's great. Detox. Delay response. Clarity. Then we do fanaticism. 1, 2, 3. Actually have 5 left, which means you can do this. Oh yeah, that's a healing spell. I completely forgot. It's actually just free to play. Get rid of even more. And then we apply you at the end. Please, there were options once again. So, to make offerings. Now, yeah, we don't need this. It's 30% discounted though, so. Honestly, it's pretty cheap now. I'm going to do it. Okay, so now we're going to pay attention to success. And we succeed easily. Move on to, ooh, this is great. And they are immune to vulnerable, that honestly, it's not important at all. Because they don't have high mind resistance either way. And if they do, we can just apply a lot of insane to counteract it. Do they have high speed? They have relatively high speed. And I do really want to speed control. I'm just going to keep it in mind for good stuff. See you. Okay, good. Transmission. So, now move on to Gustav. Actually got both of them, which is great. Don't need you. But 2 of these useless. You're actually stun spell, so I am going to say don't already use it. So we can get some extra free damage out there. Yeah, or do you have? Nope, but at this point you should have. So I'm just going to go for extra sharp. Ooh, at 8, do we get... Yeah, okay, we get everything we want. That's great. So, frick you. Detox. Delay response. Fanaticism. Divine power. Probably 4 actually, because then we're left with 3. To 4, and this one's free to play. Divine grace. Clarity. clarity. You get rid of all of these. And then amplify. And now we're going to deal a lot of damage. Echoes of power, traumatic vision, and that's them all gone. So yeah, once you get to level 3, it's all that's amazing to get for free. Oh my god. Not definitely you, bro. We can't use it correctly yet, but we are going to get such good value out of that. Can't lie. Oh, here's the boss already. So, let's see. So for people who actually aren't into this game, or at least not yet, I believe that this part might actually be pretty boring. Mainly because we aren't actually taking damage, so you don't know what the skills of the enemies are. Well, I can't do that. Oh, whatever. I'm going through it anyways. At least it makes me get rid of my stuff. My energy. And we're not going to get many other big users out of it anyways. Move on, heavy metal. Actually, I was going to target him, which is funny. You don't need clarity anymore. Scavenge. Chant of accuracy. I do have a way to eventually get end of turn. Yeah, I do actually have a way for him to eventually apply his fire. Just going to take a bit. I don't need you. What else is actually left to draw? Divine Grace. Yeah, okay, fine. Damn it. Just kinda don't want to do that. Yeah, no, fuck it. Frick it. You're free anyways. You 4. 4, so 7. Should actually use one of them, I guess. We are not going to use this because that's only 16, and that's most of the extra damage actually. Amplify it all. Now does this mean she's going to be slower? Which I hope is just going to be fine. So at the end of this fight we healed full anyways. So I just hope that he doesn't target a single hero too much. Which he did, but they shouldn't get a turn and shouldn't die for that reason. So, Echoes of Power. Just wanna kill you. Just so all hits guarantee targets the boss, which is now dead in only 3 of the repeats. Actually 3 of the hits, each that single card still had a 4th hit in it. Divine Guidance is not that bad. Just don't like it when you can easily just get another Divine Power over it. Endless Back. Something I usually take. I'm not going to this time either. Oh, I should have gone the bell maybe. Well, too bad now. Blue portal time. So that's going to be the end of Act 2. And there is finally an Eldritch Rift. That's the one I've been looking for. It's not in the right place though. So we are unfortunately not able to use it properly. So into Act 3. We actually have pretty much all the cards I could want. Like I suppose there is the option of where are you? Are you to cost? Recurring Nightmare. Yeah, here you are. I suppose there's the option of this, but honestly, I feel like Mindstorm will just do more. So we're going to focus on buffing her up even more, and especially being more consistent with our turns. So you're both just going to buy 2 setups, I don't care anymore. Doesn't mean I have to get rid of 5 cards from you. Well, okay, all of them can easily remove Arena Champion, we don't need that. You can also get rid of Power Slave quite easily, and then Heavy Metal too, honestly. Then you can get rid of Charge Lunge. Probably get rid of a Vigilance, because we now have enough to... before I do this, I'm actually going to look in here. We've mixed Salad, which is not... Ooh, we can have a very cool combo. I'm going to do it. No, this is cool. It's going to be more speed. We don't need more speed though, so no. See, now this is pretty cool. I'm going to go for that as well, and... Oh, we can actually lag the game so much now. We did just spend our gold, which I should have saved a bit more gold. Well, it's going to be fine. We are not going to do divinations at all. It's annoying that we actually can't use most of our shards. See, anything we can do here? Can buy meditate, which isn't too bad. Is there a way we can get standard too? I don't think so. We would need corrupted cards. So yeah, unfortunately it's going to be quite impossible right now. If we look at Inspire... Yeah, I can get another transmission, but you're already so full. So yeah. I'm actually probably just going to buy another Fanaticism. And then just buy... Honestly, we have enough shards that you can just afford to meditate. And then just get rid of some clarities. We don't need them anymore. Then here, oh, easily Winds of Heaven, and then we actually are done. That's great. So now we move on. Usually we go here, but... Like, this is a lot of stuff we can get. But here we are going to get bricked, since there's no portal here. This is what happens when you don't play with mods, by the way. So I actually want to... I'm just going to go here, so up. Back at the gates, never mind. Unlucky trainer. Actually, yeah, we are. Just going to ignore them, though. Unlucky trainer. Oh, never mind. Thank you for free gold, we really need the gold. You. So I'm just gonna get rid of blood alchemy. It's really annoying that we didn't get any of this stuff. Like what? Usually I would just use the second trace and restart combat, but I really just don't feel like doing it. It's just madness 0, so it's not going to be a lot more as I could be. Because I can easily increase my optimality, honestly. Just don't really see the point in it. So yeah, not going to happen. Now we can increase their speed. They also don't have that high of defenses. Right, we didn't even look in here, lol. Trace. Get rid of... actually, no, you can stay this time. I'm actually going to look in her for now. So we are going to remove you. Remove you. And let's just hope, I suppose. Hope and pray. We did not pray enough, apparently. Yeah, it is really annoying. Well, we don't need all of this energy. Ink. Invest it all. And then just... That's also why I did that I traced on her earlier. Six. Echoes of power. Actually want to do you. But yeah, look. We apply enough to immediately trigger a dark explosion, so... Yeah, we are really liking the game over here. And this is also why I went for Madness Zero. You have a lot more gold shard available past Act 1. Don't need another uproot. I will go for another divine power though. Bookworm. No, I don't think there's any books she actually wants. She specifically wants. Well, this is great. Actually, I have such little trouble with shards. I'm just going to prioritize that over the free level up, the free upgrades. Do we have two? We only have one, right? Yeah, only one. So we're going to do this, do that. Scavenge setup, which gives us you, which is annoying. You are going to get gotten rid of Life Fury. Then over here we choose what we need. I don't think we need that. I mean, these are kind of high, but honestly, resistances don't matter at all anymore. So, yeah. Then that's fine. First you, then looking you. And we can easily see I already have great stuff available. So, you, then I guess we're just going to use you. So yeah, now you have visualize. Resistances. What are our options? Oh, that's actually some great options. I'm actually going to get rid of you. I know we are really serving for a Spire right now, but I don't think it's that bad here. So what's the one card? It's of course. Oh no, it's Fanaticism. Fanaticism. So we actually are going to get rid of you. Okay, so invest in 3 extra energy, or like this. It's actually more bless. So yeah, we're just going to do this. This is free anyways. Then you. Just going to get rid of pretty much everything. Then you. So yeah. We have enough damage to keep going here. So we can have Echo to Hunt now. Echoes of Power. And then just Traumatic Vision, kill everything immediately. Move on. Never in a story would be so good if she was a scout. Especially, well, the problem with that is that it requires Stanza 3. Stanza 3 is completely impossible to apply or turn 2. Start of turn 2. Lol, skill issue. Okay, Let's see. Oh, you are very fast now. They applied some chill to us, so our speed got reduced. Hoo-hoo. Nope, I'm immediately going to redo it. Because we want to draw you. So we can use you to do this. Draw, draw, draw. And this is fine, honestly. Now over here we don't need all of these. Gonna get rid of you, can get rid of one of you. This, and then this. Apply you to that. Apply this. Mind resistance is pretty low. So I'm probably not even going to use it. Oh, you go away. Probably won't have energy for you anyways right now. Because of Inspire. Or lack thereof. You have one Inspire. I guess you aren't that great. I might as well get rid of you too. More consistency, please. Yes, this is great. Might as well spend the last energy he has. So yeah, you can definitely see my energy as used now with Sigrun, for example. So that draws in toot 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 toot. I think that's fine. So we have turn turn turn. Use this, get one energy, turn turn turn. Move you for sure. Definitely not going to use that, so it's going to be this. Probably use everything. Now all but 2. This gives us 1 back. This gives us 2 back. And then this gives us even more back. Then just get rid of everything. And then a dark explosion, kill everything. Not yet. But it's not that far. Wait. Oh yeah, we're also dealing a lot to ourselves, aren't we? Yeah, we are suffering 9. Oof. Okay, we can't play too many to ourselves, lol. Yep. Frozen House, Charles the Magic Collector, Avenue. Actually, I'm going to go here. Loot, sure. Thank you. Ooh, give me the gold, please. Why are we getting all this gold stuff every time? Just going to go to upgrade the altar just because. You have it, Archer. Now this is annoying. We can only draw one of them. Oh, might as well do this. You. Yep, that's great. And then adrenaline. And then we can finally use everything. So that's 25 here with 125% damage boost. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Then you set up. You get exactly to the next point. We should also have some kind of energy in here. Because he actually does run out. She doesn't. Not at all. Could probably remove one very safely. Well, this is a great start in hand. That's very annoying, because now I can't spend any of the energy. Because these all cost something. Guess I might as well just do this. Whatever. Now we look things like this. This. Great. This means we can actually look into his own deck, remove everything we don't need. Just use. Thank you. Easy. Now we're at 9. And now we're at 6 again. Very annoying. Because it's just not enough to actually have use of anything here. Ugh, that's annoying. Did I already discard one of them? I did not. Let me just do this. So now we have... Oh, that's annoying. Oh shit. That might actually be the end of us. Why did I do that? Why it's the end of us. I'm so dramatic. I just forgot. We are kind of just one-shotting everything. Can take some time to set up sometimes, but that's fine. Now you have 2 of these. I don't need you, I'm probably going to get rid of the other one anyways. Level up, that's great. Don't need you. I do want you. I don't need you either. I am going to go for shard cannon. Elder Drift, combat it. This can actually be huge. If we get some proper artifacts from here. Let's see. Oof, that sucks. I kind of feel like just getting outsped by it. I think it's going to be just fine. Oh. Well, we can still apply speed to you. Do this. Do this. That's fine. So we're just going to apply more chance of initiative to them. Her. No. Well. 6. 8 energy. Yeah, just doesn't seem worth it at all. Is it back to 1? It's also not worth it. Leaves is at 3. Leaves. Yeah, okay, this is annoying. Oh yeah, we have short cannon, I forgot. Wait. We once again did not get Axe of Power, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, these have higher mind resistance, that's true. Well, and they kept dodging, which is very annoying. Rare should be good for anything else. Ooh. You're already at 16 cards though, but I am going to grab it. Just because we are soon at a point where we can actually get stance AtO, which is an X4, where's a guaranteed spot. Okay, we didn't get what I wanted, which is unfortunate. Cannot run that. Oh wait, I can't even run it anyways, it's in this spot. Well, to be fair, that one doesn't matter at all, so. Maniac Mansion. That's fine. Ooh, stimulant pills. Ooh, that's going to be a game changer. Yes, more gold please. That's fine. Do random hero, okay. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Now we're going to need both speed stuff on him, which is probably not going to be that hard to obtain. That's fine. So now we have both the speed on them. Encore. Gent of accuracy. Let's look in you. Okay, you are definitely going to get rid of both of these. I don't even care, bro. Okay, that's fine. Probably shouldn't have gotten rid of both of them, but let's just hope the extra energy is going to carry it. Yes, I don't like delay response, but oh, now I do. That's a divine power. We actually didn't get both, which is annoying. Where's 8? I think we're just going to take the 8 that we have, because we also have this. So yeah, we need to keep 4. So it really leaves it 4, so doing this is... wait, no. Could have used more. Oh well, whatever. Thank you. So we can have this, we can have this. Traumatic vision, how much lives? Nothing. Yeah. And then we'll move to the boss, which is going to be a single boss. Now it's actually very important that we do outspeed this one. We can't half-ass this one. So yeah, actually, I don't know why I immediately got rid of both of them. Yeah, this is actually fine. You have a setup, so we can just get back to that one. We can do this. Go here, grab the other setup. and use this setup too. And then we actually have all the cards, so you can give all of them the max speed. Should be cool, but I don't think it's worth it. Simply because we can't guarantee get rid of all the fast in here. We can get rid of uproot though. Transmission, put it on him. Give you the blood elk. That's fine. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. That's going to just be it, I guess. I actually have decent mind resistance. So I actually do want to try how it does without vulnerable. Actually, can't even. Oh wait, I could have. Well, too bad. That's great. But now we all outspeed, which is great. Wow, this is a lot. I want to make sure we don't need to use everything. But we might have to anyways. Then again, this just gives us everything we needed. Like, what's left? Yeah, don't care. Use 3, 6, gain 1 back. So we're then left at 4, 6. Yeah, unfortunately we are once again in an awkward position. So we just need to invest all, but keep this. So we can do this. Do this first. Just get rid of all this. And you actually would just dramatic vision. Oh yeah, I can choose, that's true. Mindstorm. Dark explosion, dark explosion, dark explosion, dark explosion. So yeah, that's kinda why I picked up the dark rune. Last reward is great. I mean you aren't bad at all. I just don't like running you, so I'm not going to. Last reward. Pick one from your Discord. Yes, please. This is also great. And here I don't need anything. We open a chest and we get nothing we really need from here, so we're just going to ignore it. Now we're going to the white portal specifically. It's also my favorite one. But it's also going to be because here we can guarantee corrupt a card. And with that card we can gain stance at 2, which means we can actually play this one for the Inspire. So yes, it's a very difficult strategy and we did struggle a bit. As you can see with Sigrun and Gustav almost dying. But now it's going to be a lot easier to play. So back to Act 4, we can honestly at this point easily win either way. I am going to try and find ways to optimize our damage even more. But first, well yeah, we need you on you. Well, we can also actually grab one on you. Because you don't need all these free cards, I'd rather have a repeat. Now you are done. I think you are done as well. And you, let's see. So here we actually are going to start moving these free ones. Holy Symbol is going, and Clarity is going, and one more thing. That's actually not bad at all. But to be fair, it's not that useful once we get there. I'm going to get rid of Detox. Here we're going to get rid of End of initiative. One of them. Yes. And uproots. Uproots. And yeah, I'm going to disrespect uproot very hard. Here's an adrenaline going. And honestly, oh, what I want to do on her is an AoE fast. So Son of Celerity is one of them. Probably just going to do this one. Because I honestly think that most times there will be enough speed. Now this is very good. When you play a book, draw 1, all heroes gain 1 inspire. That's what I've actually been needing the whole time. I should have restocked for that. Well, but too bad now. So now I actually feel like well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's fine. Reset. That's alright. It's not going to be worth my money though. See, now that is. Anything else worth it? Yeah, we're going to just grab another stimulant pills. Now let's look at our level ups. Have we leveled up? Nope. That's also why I need to check every single time. It's so easy to forget stuff. And let's go. We should be able to win this easily now. Getting rare. Well, sure. Maybe it's going to be just enough. You never know. Trace. Damn it, I forgot to get rid of you. I'm never going to use you. Oh, that's annoying. Good to you. So now all heroes have Inspire. But yeah, this is why I went for that. We now have so much speed buffs that it's enough. And we don't no longer really need speed on him at all. Which is actually amazing because shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So now I can just get rid of any of them. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that either. Well, I'm really not feeling it all of a sudden. What's actually left to gain? Not much. Fuck it. Let's do you, then apply you, then apply you, then apply you, then apply you, and then look into you, remove some cards, and move on. Oh yeah, I'm going to use it just, maybe we can use, nope, okay. I was thinking maybe we can turn it into, well actually, we can. With these, probably not the best use of their energy, but it's the only way to guarantee it. Now this is free. Boom. I need even more energy from you, honestly. But that's fine. So, when we use you, they probably have... Jesus, okay. There's a lot happening at the same time, so the game can struggle a lot. So yeah, this is going to be very fun against the main boss. See, this also common strategy, I just don't think it's worth it. Another one is insane. Maybe we can actually play all of the divine powers properly now. And yeah, this is why I almost didn't do it. Because we can't buy anything. Here we might be able to. Choose the cost of the highest cost card in your hand by 4 until discarded. Ooh, yes. Hold on. Yes. Give me. Wicked. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, no, I'm not going to. Hatch is way too annoying, and we're not going to be able to buy anything anyways. Score is also not going to matter, because without Madness 18, it's irrelevant at all. Like, Madness is also score multiplier here down here. Like, we don't have anything selected, but it's a score multiplier. We don't need you. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Actually, no, we can easily unlock that. We're doing this. And then this. Hoppa. Then we can actually play another one. Does it give us something? Not really. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It's fine. So now we can just play you. Give you this. Just look into your deck. That's fine. See, I really want you to be able to use your double divine power. Because that's just going to be a lot of power, basically. Now we have you, no. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, 1, 2. Actually going to do it like this, because then we can do this. And this. Use one of them. Hopefully get the rest we want. What's left in here? That's annoying, but honestly it's not worth it for me to spend on. So yeah, that's just 20 sharp right there, which is pretty cool. Nope, that's all. Jesus, okay. We kind of just got all of the expected prophecies we could ever want. I do really like you. I am going to get rid of you though. What's left? Draw. All of the meditates, which is annoying. Oh, you became free actually. Rather you have become free, oh well. Meditate. 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 Fanaticism. Fanaticism. I don't know how you pronounce it. Then we need 4 energy again, so 6. Actually used 4 because this was 1, so we're going to use 3 of them. Then we have fortune telling. So honestly, yeah. And then we have amplify. And now we are going to lag the game again for a little bit. Actually we didn't get short cannon, so it's not going to be as bad. I think. Oh yeah, because we just kill everything, that's also an option. Goodbye. Okay, we don't need more mana gems. Grab the bell, ring the bell once. Now we can use the chant of initiative we saved, which I definitely did purposely and didn't almost forget. And we are going to invest all of this into here to guarantee it. Now it's also free, by the way, so. Transformation, no. Vigilance, no. I mean, that's just one more free, which is pretty funny. I might actually do that. This is already 6, actually. Scavenge, nah. Actually, just going to do transformation. No. Son of Celerity. I don't need it, but it's funny. Amplify because it's funny. All monsters. Well, Honestly, that's not even that bad. Mindstorm. Eh. No. Chain 1 is funny. But now I'm just gonna go for one of these. They were going to be vanished either way, so. Sure, when a hero plays an attack, which you once again don't do, because we run all spells. So we're going to be fine. So we actually draw 2 cards here. Guess one of you comes from here. The other card draw comes from here. Apply it, you. Apply you. Look in here. Nope, we actually got exactly what we wanted, which is crazy. So then we start looking into his deck. Actually already has 4, which is insane. We shouldn't need both of them anymore. Or even all 3 of them. I do really want Belay Evasion, so... yeah, it's going to be just fine. Because we do this, then we do this, then we do this one, and then we do this one. Bro, what? It's all the way at the left. Okay. So now I am forced to use another one, because else I just can't play it. Very annoying. I am going to quote unquote buff your speed. Belay Evasion. Belay Evasion. You. Yeah, that's fine. So reward, can we get anything? No. So yeah, okay. So we only have these cards left to draw. So if you use this, then just do this and this. Actually, let's do this. Actually, do you want to just do this? It's going to be fine. This one got reduced, so let's do this one first. Six. These is at 3, which brings us to 4. Actually, invest 2 more of them. Yep, and then we apply you. Look into the deck. That's nice. It fits a little, but it's going to be just fine, I believe. Axe of Power, Shard Hunt, and then Traumatic Vision number 1. Kill everything. Damn, I actually didn't. That's crazy. Why not? Magic, Raven Staff, Traumatic Vision, Echo. Actually, don't think Shard Cannon triggered there. Probably because it was a bit too much lag. That does happen when you have like 3 different effects at the same time. So to be honest, I shouldn't have gone for that last one. I'm not going to go for another last reward. It's no most merchant ship. Nope, never mind. Free card upgrade we don't need and also don't want to remove. There's like one thing we can remove here, and that will be Unexpected Prophecy, honestly. What is delay response, I guess. Free card upgrade is also not useful, and Sand really, really messes stuff up. So we're just going to continue like this. Actually get 2 draws, which is perfect. So I should probably start applying the that 1 card to her instead of him. Oh no, I'm just going to give her one of those. It just gives her some stuff extra. We should probably start getting rid of one of them every time. Because of stuff like this. Because yeah. Still haven't gotten it. Let's hope we get the thing now. Okay, we did get it. What did we just drop? That's completely fine, honestly. I mean, we don't really need all of it, so I'm just going to only guess it once. Now the evasion is actually pretty good for defense as well. So you're going to get set up, we're going to get applied, apply, apply, and then you look into your hand, that's fine. Let's hope we have at least something to immediately put some energy into. That's really annoying, but okay. Continue, continue. 6, 7. Actually, we have too much left, way too much left. Jesus. Never mind, it's not as much as I thought. So we can't remove too much. Actually, I'm going to remove this. We don't actually have Fury, so don't we? We don't have as much powerful, as much percentage modifier. Let's see, we apply you. We apply you. And then we quickly just gain some, so we can't draw the card. We didn't draw the card. That's annoying. Die. Thank you. Damn, our hand keeps getting filled with these mind charts. Maybe we shouldn't play this one that early. Here's some more stuff. Nothing useful. That's fine, honestly. That's going to be one of the last battles. Wow, we have so little HP here. I'm actually not used to that at all. It's insanely low to me. I'm just going to apply to you. Just hope for the best. We shouldn't have hoped for the best. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, okay, now we are definitely going to restart because I keep misclicking. Maybe we can also like redo some stuff. Guess we definitely don't need these, don't need these, don't need these. Yeah, okay. We are not redoing some stuff apparently. We applied this 9 times, resulting in 34 Fury, rather the gates. I don't think we removed anything here, so I'm just going to look into you. Which is also a lot more percentage damage modifier than we had last time. We're going to have to get rid of 1 card here. Which one? We already have a Chant of Initiative. Going to get rid of a Scavenge. Use this, use this, use. Use. Do we? Oh yeah, I'm actually going to take advantage of it now. We could really use the extra inspire, honestly. Then we use this. And this. So yeah, we could get it again, so yeah, we could just... Oh wait, no, there's nothing left to grab there. Never mind. That's fine. So there's not much left, so we are actually just going to remove you from the equation. Now it's going to be completely fine. Dun. Oh, we only have 8. Oh, that's interesting. Still need 4, so we can only use 4. That's fine then. Then we use you. Look into here. I do actually really want to keep you, so yeah. And now we have 319%. Percent. Actually don't want to use you because you keep messing that stuff up. Just going to use you. And then you. Dunk. Okay, well. Thank you. Dunk. And that's him gone too. Now the final boss is going to have a lot more HP, don't worry. Vampire to the reveal 4 spells from your draw pile and put 1 into your hand. Cost 0 until discarded. Ah, no. Maybe if you spammed one card every time. But now we usually use multiple. Light burner is funny, we don't have any use for it though. Maybe if you were like some kind of holy damage build, but we aren't. Valhalla, so powerful +1, powerful heroes have +8 max charges, scout ability can be activated 4 times per turn. Then Gustav, on your first turn, grant stands 1 to all heroes, stands at 2, use not to remove at the end of turn. Yeah, sure. This one for +1, and then fractured minds for all damage done +5%, and sentinel enemies reduce minor resistance by an initial 2% per charge. So yeah, we are now definitely going to easily win. So we don't have any speed reduction here or tank ability, but we have a lot of speed. Usually this is a huge struggle wave. I think our huge amount of speed is just going to carry us to victory. Like way too easily. Okay, well you are annoying. Am I right? I am correct, yes. Of course I am. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I was correct. It's more than enough even. I will apply you to you. Grab you. Do it again. The next to spell. Well, I'm never going to play a spell, so that's just fine. Then we continue to you. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of one of you. So now we're left at... Yeah, now we're guaranteed to get it. We are not, am I? I think I actually am going to do it double. So this means I am going to get rid of one of the scavengers, because I have no use for it. Grants, don't care. Encore, adrenaline, lay of evasion, so now you have 4, 5, you already have 4, Then you. Last rewards, you. Scavenge. Last reward. And trace. Pfft. Okay, bro. We don't need all of this stuff. So that's where we can actually draw the last cards as well. Yep, okay. Oh, amplify is free, that's so good. Actually just going to invest everything into here because, yeah. We are going to have so much energy. We actually still have a buffer, which is funny. We can actually apply this without suffering at all. But yeah, look how much bless we have now. Quickly going to get rid of some stuff. And now we have, honestly, not even that much bless. It's only 54. Okay. Clearly shows you that maybe Reginald wasn't the best choice, but it's still a fine choice. But yeah, look at the oh, you only have 9. You have 51, 57, 69. How do you only have 9? Why? Okay. See what's supposed to make you guys OP. Okay, bro. And we have this one. Never mind. We can just do this. Do... Oh well, that would just one-shot everything wanted. Not exactly. Oh yeah, we can just do this. Ho ho. Explode the rest. Thank you. Kadunk. Kadunk. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the resistance afterwards. But you can believe me, it's going to be a lot lower than it was before. Is there anything useful in here? No, there's not. So it's going to be just fine, honestly. I don't have time for this. I'm just, at this point, oops, misclicked. Well, this is not going to be too bad. It actually has high resistance, which is great. Means that I can show it, try it again to show it off. 1, 2. Yeah, we only draw 2 cards now, but that's just fine. Yoink. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You suck. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You suck even more. You, high speed. Transmission. Nope, I need all of that. She also has 2 of those, so yeah. Let's see. We have trace. I need to get rid of one of those, so it's going to be scavenge in this point. It's either going to be chant of accuracy or scavenge that we get rid of. And this time it's going to unfortunately be scavenge. Do we need it? It's not unappreciated. I mean, it's not like we have struggled to one-shot it anyways at this point, so. Oh yeah, we don't. Oh, oops. Oh, okay, well then I'm going to get scavenge from scavenge. Chant of accuracy for just a little bit more sharp, aka doubling the amount of sharp we have. Actually going to get rid of it, hoping that the next trace can help me. Yep, I'm going to keep that one though. Oh, I can actually draw the remaining 3, that's fine. You're actually also free to use. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Just get 2 back from here, so we only need to keep. So this gives us 1 energy, this gives us 2 energy. So yeah, having another amplify here would go so crazy. Nope, 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 nope. So yeah, I don't mind Mindstorm at all. So this time it's 60. Because of power. And then... Yeah, that's already a minus. From 60% to -6, by the way. You don't need vulnerable with her later on. Not at all. Repeat 4 now. She's going to do 5 attacks with 1 card. That's insanely good. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, I want to check one thing. You are based on target. So yeah, okay, I can see it. Remove cards? Sure. I knew remove delay response. Okay, that's literally all we're doing. That's fine. We're almost at the boss now. I do want to go the other side, the black port instead of the white port at one time. But that's with me not printing good stuff. And I really want to try him in this team. See, I also have the option of bringing someone else besides Reginald, but I didn't want to overcomplicate it yet. I also would have brought Leia. Leia's a dual class between warrior and priest. She could actually easily go second as well. 6 speed is insane, by the way. Then you go even faster, 30 speed, hop up. No biggie. No, I would rather get rid of one of the other ones. One of the, what do you call it again? Chant of accuracy. One of you, yeah. Unfortunate. Wait, am I even going to draw? Yes, I am. Good. I didn't even check that beforehand. Great, then I'm going to get rid of one of Chant of accuracy, probably. Yes. You, encore, ballet of evasion, chant of accuracy, last rewards, chant of accuracy, trace them, get rid of you, yes. I want to try to keep on 13 cards, because we have a very high chance of just drawing everything we need, due to the triple meditate we have, and the triple expected prophecies. So yeah, let's go. Well, this is kind of awkward, because we prefer doing the other one first. I guess we're just going to do 6 with you. Then you go, and you go. And once again we go all the way down to this. I could have invested one more. Oopsie. Dun 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 dun. Actually like that you can choose which one you want, because the random was really like, oh, I don't like it. And now I really do like it. Because I'll just use this one first. So, oh, I was gonna say soften one up, but I'll draw that. Bro didn't even allow me to draw. Stupid. So what are these options? Ice Comet, Ice Comet. Nope, nope. Great, nothing I want. Rest, and then you arrive at the final boss. You reach the inner sanctum of the obelisk, but it is too late. Any ritual that has been performed here is already over. After a quick glance around the room, you can see the body of the princess behind the altar. It seems she is still alive. Then your eyes focus on a shadowy figure in front of the altar. It is Lord Henchek. The brooch on his neck glows brightly and a dark energy emanates from it. He looks at you and gives you a sinister smile. The moment of truth has come. So, you betrayed our common cause, I believe. You and I were cut from the same cloth. Alas, you chose the dark path, so be it. You will die by my hand, villain. Very short. So you're the bad guy in my epic tale. This battle will be legendary. It's showtime. Thought we were friends. I respected you. What have you done to the princess? Continue you. You poor misguided soul. The magic saw you for who you truly are. It is you whose wretched soul must be pitied. For compassion makes you weak, and it is the feeble mind that I detest most. I shall show you what its true power is. At least this way you may learn something, even if it is the last knowledge you require. Okay, bro. Whatever you say. Look, he has almost 4000 HP. Isn't that fun? He actually has some HP to work with. So, on to you. Setup. I'm actually going to use one of these for setup. Actually, why would I? Oh well, whatever. Yep, that was fine. You. But yeah, now blood alchemy is actually very important. So we don't brick against the opponent. Because now damage is so important actually. It used to be like, well, the enemies don't have enough HP for it to matter anyways. Oh, he has a lot of HP. And that's going to only become more the further we get on the madness skill. So we are going to get rid of one of the scavengers. We actually don't need both of them. Chant of Initiative first, then Encore, then Belay of Evasion. Then we can do a second Belay of Evasion. Then we can do Chant of Accuracy. We don't have enough energy for another, so we do you. It's actually annoying that we don't have enough energy for another. Then we do you, which says all of this. So AKA you'll probably be fine. Especially if we can get rid of another one. Yes, thank you. So before another type of card, but honestly we draw 10 cards anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And it discounted the proper one, that's amazing. Now we can invest all of our energy. So this actually brings us up to... How much is that? That's 36 bless. This one is free to play. Then I'm actually... Let's see. So I'm gonna put you in here. Choose so. So I can choose which one I draw. Then we have Amplify. So we are up to, once again, 60 bless. On damage modifier of 272%. So I'm not going to use Shard Cannon yet. I just want to use Echoes of Power with this one. Yes, I want to Traumatic Vision. Because that does a lot. Boom, easy. That's the first phase gun. I'm not showing this yet. I'm probably going to put something in the description to ask you. Actually, I can just do it right here. The question is, would you rather me start immediately from here? So I already have everything unlocked and can just do runs how I see fit, basically. Or would you rather see me start all the way from scratch on a new account again? So that means that I use it for starting heroes, and then the idea that I had behind it is that every episode, I'm going to call it, I'd use at least one new hero every time. So that way we can actually slowly introduce heroes extra and maybe have a wonderful time with it. But it highly depends on what you want. I'm going to put it again in the description. Actually, probably the comment section. Probably both, actually. But I am going to put it in there and talk, and hope some people read it. I know not everyone does. Are we going to draw into it? I don't think we are this time. That's annoying. Well, shit, shit, shit. Actually, this is fine. Just do this. He draws one less, but whatever. Because we still have this. I mean, he only has 6 HP. It's 50% more. Around 50% more, but we only played 2 cards last time. We didn't struggle at all, so I think it's going to be just fine. Okay, so back to what I was trying to talk about. Yeah, I will put it into the description again, whether you would prefer to see me just continue with all the heroes already unlocked, or if you would prefer me to start a new account, new account, and on there start with the 4 base heroes again, and with no perks unlocked, no ranks unlocked, etc, etc, and then quickly try to unlock at least all the perks, and then every episode, maybe even every run, since I'm pretty sure you are DLC, so I immediately have you unlocked, because you're not one of the, oh, you have to go here first and unlock them. No, you can just immediately play them. So then I can try every run, I can try a new hero. So what would you prefer to see? That's the real question that I'm trying to ask here. I'll try to word it again better in the comment section, and probably the description as well. And I can't wait for your answer. I'm honestly fine with doing either, both of them. The current way I do this is just slowly go up by like a couple madness levels every turn. Look, he's already at minus 95. But I go up the madness level every run basically. And then we finish to get to M18, madness 18. And then I'd eventually just do a run with every damage dealer. But what I could also do beforehand is actually to, like I said, do a run from all the way from scratch again. And then try to unlock all the heroes, unlock all perks, all ranks, etc. Before I actually try the madness thingy. Because I can, in between, I can also be forced to play certain heroes, but on lower madness still. So yeah. But as you can see, I had no struggles in this run. So yeah, I had 0 hero deaths, and as you can see, this is the current hero retention I was talking about. If I'm playing again on low enough madness, I can actually use this chest, as you can see here. And then you can just have 6,521 extra gold and 8,449 charge at the start. Which is insanely OP. That's probably also why they don't actually gain extra charge and golds themselves, which they do in higher madness, though it does get reduced every turn. But that was it from me, and I hope you enjoyed.